Like, when children and babies are involved, that's just upsetting.
Yeah. Okay. So, you want to check for dates?
Yeah, let's, if nothing comes up from this, we can call Jerry again.
Yeah.
He's been our go-to, like, Jerry, I need help. I don't know a thing to do. And Jerry's like, shouldn't you be writing? Like, what the heck? Why are you... I don't know, they just left all these clues here. Why wouldn't it die?
When it was in the distance of May.
Oh. It would be
in
that
August.
one. Yeah, 1961.
Announcement was received in
Sad news.
Most illustrious
Mitzar.
members of our community, Mr. James Blackwood was having a child soon. We now have to relate the macabre turn of events. The son that was being lovingly awaited by the Blackwood family died shortly after delivery due to a strange ailment. Understandably, the information disclosed about this happening was succinct. It appears that Miss Catherine Blackwood was already suffering from pains in her stomach, probably an indication that there was something not healthy about her pregnancy. Dr. Christopher Milton, who attended the birth, assured us that he made every possible effort to ensure a safe delivery, but with each bowed head he said that the boy already doomed ever since the conception. The cause of death was not been stated, but those few close to the Blackwood family have said there were serious complications during the delivery. Helping to relieve the somber news, Miss Blackwood has thankfully found to be out of danger. Her husband did not wish to comment about the event.
Huh.
Mace's appointment quickly gave way to empty, void feeling. Something wasn't right here. I began wondering if James Blackwood was somehow involved with the death of his son.
I see. That's gonna lead
That's
back
when the
to-
death was.
Yeah.
So the death happened 3 years later, after the son was born. And
So... That's right.
killed, or died. Whichever happened.
Well, he was definitely born somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have died, but he was definitely born, for sure.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna save again.
Yep, we're gonna be saving. Sorry about this, but this game is unstable on new computers.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because it is a good game.
Let's see if I can write. I'm not sure what to do next, though. We are stuck inside until we can,
Until we do something. Oh, you know what? Maybe we don't actually write. Maybe just clicking on the key, the typewriter, is enough.
Okay. Maybe.
I've never got the secret ending because it came out with the director's cut.
Oh, okay.
If I recall right. If I recall right, it's a new ending. So I never got it.
Okay.
But I do believe clicking on the typewriter whenever possible gives you it. Alright, so we need to do something with this. Can we look at the base? If we gotta move it.
I'm sorry.
The display was holding perhaps an impressive item.
Some kind of panel.
Oh! Maybe we can pry it out. Pop.
Oh, those are wheels. Wheels need oil.
Everyone knows wheels need oil. That's Robot 101. And who would know better than a robot?
Thanks.
You're welcome. It's a gross sound.
Hey.
Oh, we had a dream about this. Very spooky. You got a crowbar?
I have a hammer.
Oh, you get then the hammer might work. Oh man, we're getting to like the root of the mystery now.
Yeah.
We're gonna find some answers.
This room wasn't actually in here.
This room was too dark to see.
Oil.
Maybe. Oh, maybe
No.
that's the wrong kind of oil.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we can go in there just yet, but we now know that it exists.
Oh, wait, but you do have matches. Can you at least just light a match in there?
I can try.
I mean, that's a source of light. Oh, no, we picked up the oil.
Yeah, we have oil.
wrong
But the oil is... Yeah.
That's right. I'm no pyromaniac.
Are you sure?
You sure you don't want to be?
Yeah.
Alright, I guess we have to... find a way to light the lamp.
How do we lamp?
It should be with everything we got. I don't believe we're missing anything.
Oh, okay then.
We try...
Nope, that's not what I want to do.
Did you want the key? What about the rag? Can you put oil on the rag?
Oh.
It didn't need to be oil. One sec. Is that his journal?
Yeah, it's his journal. I was trying to see what was... He hasn't entered anything about the other room. That other room that was hidden wasn't really... Was it? It was on the map, wasn't it? I think it was. It might have been.
I don't think it was. I think it's just another...
I think we have everything. It's just like, this is a situation where we just need to know what to do to get stuff done. Is it something in the basement we gotta do?
You can go check it out real quick.
Alright. Oh, we're waiting to...
One sec. I am not looking up how to oil the lamp. But I am searching my brain for memories.
Yeah, she's scanning her brain.
I'm scanning my brain to see if I remember.
Didn't we get another key? We got another key. We got another key.
Oh, hey, we do need the metal rod still. From the, next floor, the second floor. The bathroom that's under construction apparently has a metal rod in it.
Where is it?
It's the one with all the bricks in it.
Well, okay, but like clicking on it is the part that's difficult.
Oh, it's on the bricks itself. You just have to look at
So it's the one above this one?
I believe so. Yeah. It's like the one
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is like pixel hunting stuff.
It really is, and I remember a lot from the game, but when it comes to minuscule stuff like that, how would you ever be able to find that normally unless you were just scouring every inch? And I believe that goes for the oven or the little stove.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. I can't use this door. Wait.
Oh, save it before you use any doors on this floor.
Oh, any door on this floor can be an issue?
Probably. I don't want to take that chance. Do you want to take that chance?
No. I mean, I can't really get this door to work. So it's not really an issue. I'm gonna have to go around because I can't get that door.
Alright. Oh, it's showing you how to use the mirror trick, which we just bypassed because we're too good for that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, can you put... Hold on.
I can light the stove.
Oh, okay, go back to where we found the oil.
Oh, is there something else we
I
missed?
feel so silly. I think we can wipe down one of the oil cans and discover it's actual oil.
Soiled it!
We messed up! We soiled it! Is that it? Yeah, okay. You know this area.
It's the room that goes to the room that
leads to
the place.
Yeah.
Like, one of the doors is, broke and crashed the game, so...
Use it on this. How would we even know to do that?
Rust.
You have to, like, poke a hole in it. Alright, we're back in business, everyone. We're good.
Which now means...
You know, I think I originally wanted to do this, but the glitch of the door, like, erased my memory of it.
Yeah.
Like,
saving.
It made me forget.
We now have a thing.
We now have a thing.
And I was working on the other puzzle with the
we have to go back into the
with the little stove in it.
Oh yeah, that comes in later, but it's nice to have it set up ahead of time.
Oh, okay. So I don't need to do anything with it right now.
No, we get something else to put on it, like a little, or maybe it's the paint lid that has to go on it, as like a little thing to put stuff on, like a little shelf to put stuff on.
Oh, so we don't have the thing to put on it yet, though.
Try the paint lid. We don't have anything to put on it to burn. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, it's set up so that when we need it later.
Yeah.
I know exactly what we need to grind up and stuff. I remember that.
You have to grind it, then cook it, right?
Yes.
Or cook it, then grind it?
Yeah, you gotta like grind it, then cook it. And boil it, then mash it.
Stick it in a stew.
That's a really old meme. That meme's as old as this game.
It's vintage.
It's vintage one, finally aged the meme. Homegrown, free from byproducts and big business. From a simpler time.
Exactly.
From a simpler, happier time. Alright, warning, this is a little spook. Go ahead and do it. Oh, it's spooky. That must be the mask we read about. An odd-looking African mask was positioned in the middle of the storeroom. Its presence made me feel uneasy. I wonder why they boarded this one up.
This might be the one he was talking about.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah, that's just to save your oil. My recent researches on the Dalmar has shed some light upon their terrible activities. I understand now that the lack of existing information about them was not a cause of their small size and rarity, but also a reluctance or rather superstitious attitude towards their nature. No, I'm good. Even some of the most important historians of South Africa will refuse to mention their name, usually referring to them as War Tribe. After digging into some of the most obscure books I could find about the subject, I must admit, now that reading them made me feel very nervous and uneasy, bringing back the memory of those horrible acts I witnessed on that day.
I can't understand why any human being, uncivilized or not, would behave in such a manner. War among savage tribes is of course very common and recurring theme in history, but the Dalmar, they went even beyond war. Usually a tribe will engage in battle to conquer new territory or perhaps defeat an enemy. They did it for the sole reason of destruction and extreme love for violence. The account of their actions is downright scary. They invade villages, slaughtering every inhabitant without regard for their sex or age. Men, women, children would inevitably perish by their fury or hate, which is, I think, the most unsettling element of their stories. They didn't use any weapons. They killed villagers with their bare hands and teeth as if they were drawing power from an unearthly source. I find hard to believe this, and if I hadn't seen them with my own eyes, I'd say there was some kind of wild legend. Once they'd slaughtered every living thing in the village, they'd burn it to the ground. Every single construction or possession of the fallen villagers proved that they definitely were not interested in conquering or even taking advantage of the terrain. Their motives were moved solely and purely by an incredible despisal of life and hatred towards anything that wasn't from their village.
Well, that's not very nice.
That's not very sunglasses emoji of
That's
you.
not very sunglasses emoji of you.
That's another curious thing. They somehow managed to sustain a constant population level as if they controlled exactly the amount of people needed for an attack, at the same time warrant survival using their few existing resources. I fear this isn't some kind of wondrous organization system, but rather an elimination process of useless member or an unnecessary child. I dare not think about it, but I'm afraid this would explain why they didn't need to hunt for food. They feast upon themselves.
Wow.
Now I know the mark of I took stands for.
The mask.
The mask I took stands for. And I shiver at the thought of it. I must confess I'm worried. I don't know why, but I fear for my life. So he took the mask from them.
He took them.
Dear Christopher, please excuse the tone of this letter. I know I must sound like a raving madman, but I truly can't find a proper way to put together all the thoughts that I've been taking my sleep away from the past days. The reason behind all these recent adversities.
It's the mask, Christopher. It's that mask I told you about. I wouldn't believe it myself if I hadn't studied its origins on my own. But it's really the source of all my suffering, the tribe it belonged to. I must confess I didn't take the mask by appropriate means, and I fear this might have unleashed some terrible wrath upon my life and everything that surrounds me.
It's been over a year since I witnessed the most outrageous acts of violence that not even in my worst nightmares could I have imagined. And the mask was the epicenter of it all. What was I thinking of when I took it is beyond me. It was probably a vicious streak of greed, but I can see clearly now it represents evil, and I'm convinced this evil can somehow take shape and punish those who have disgraced it. I did, and now I must face the consequences.
I will take some more time to investigate this. I might even go back to South Africa to seek help, although something tells me not even returning the mask would do any good. The damage is done, and I believe it's getting worse.
As the days go by.
Every time I walk past the gallery, I can hear some insistent, odd chatter, as if something was being plotted inside. And those voices, Christopher, they seem to be angry. Please help me. Come and see me as soon as you can. James Blackwood. Oh. Now we know why it's hidden.
Yeah. Is that...
Oh.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, don't click. It might just be loading. So now we know why the mask was hidden. It's okay, come on, take your time. Now we know why the mask was hidden.
Yeah, he believes it's cursed.
He believes it's cursed.
Yes.
Probably because his son died. And then maybe in a fit of rage, he killed
His wife.
Elizabeth? Cynthia?
Catherine. One of those.
I've been calling her Elizabeth this whole time, and now I feel silly. Alright, it looks like the game might be crashing, so, you know, the routine.
Yeah, I think I saved pretty recently, so it shouldn't be too bad.
We'll come back.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
okay.
We got it to work, it's fine.
we left off right exactly where we were.
Yeah,
so
you guys didn't miss anything. We read the letters, and we left. We found our way out.
Yep.
The cursed door.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if anything else in here changed.
Well, there's still that mask missing from here.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I mean, that's still missing.
I guess they just didn't have a mask to fill that space.
Because that other mask is way too big to actually fill that space.
Yeah.
I mean, I would normally think that's the mask that would go there, but...
I'm thinking maybe they just didn't have another... It's weird that they just left it empty.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a little detail, I guess. Maybe it's the hint, like, he didn't
that
go
there's
back.
a missing one.
Yeah, or there's, like, another one missing.
Yeah. Was that all that there is?
Oh, yeah. I feel weird leaving that, like, door exposed, but I guess it doesn't matter now. The mask knows we know of it.
It knows.
It knows we know.
Alright.
Yeah, let's
try to
let's
write.
try to write.
We'll write about the weirdo mask. Oh, perhaps time to do some work.
Oh, okay. Can we type the words? Suddenly, she stopped and stood there, paralyzed, hesitant to give any credit to what her eyes were seeing. And completely unaware of the potential...
Oh, we did quite a bit of writing.
Oh! Completely unaware of the potentially dangerous situation. Surprisingly, there wasn't anything unusual or strange about the event. Little Kathy was hastily crossing the living room towards the huge oak door, her fancy black dress fluttering at every footstep. As the girl reached the doorknob, she turned to look back at Aunt Marion and urged her with a whisper to hurry up.
But Marion wasn't seeing Kathy. Her memories haunted her back and displaced reality, giving room to the nightmares visions she had spent months trying to forget, ever since her first visit to the old house. In her dreams, she saw the little girl also wearing a black dress, emerging from a passageway hidden from the room. She never actually managed to glimpse where the passage was, only saw the girl running towards her, her small face contorted in a horrible grimace. Marianne quickly realized it was a twisted version of the Kathy she would know later, as if her figure was then distorted by a veil of smoke. Her exact movements of the room, reaching for the knob, facing her back, those were too many coincidences to ignore. It wasn't a nightmare that she experienced that day, nor a ghost, something she refused to believe in. But now, willingly, blindly embraced the truth, given the shocking vividness of the vision. The ghost would come from the past. What she'd seen came from the...
Her thoughts were interrupted as a figure behind her cast a shadow across the doorstep. "You filthy liar! You have betrayed me!" groaned a deep voice. That's not that bad a story. Can we click on...
I thought maybe I could investigate through the day. Return to
Can we
work
click
tomorrow.
on the other stories? Can we read more of it? I'm kind of into it. No, I guess that's all.
Yep. What do we do?
So, all this time coming here, we only wrote out like a page.
Well, it actually looks like there's a few pages, but we're only allowed to read the first one.
We're only allowed to read. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Still too early to sleep. Saving the game.
Saving the game. I guess we could do what we always do when we don't really know what else to do and call Jerry. Be
Hey,
like,
Jerry,
I wrote 3 pages. That's great, Michael. Go write more. What are you doing?
We found it. Well, we did do a lot, so.
We did do a lot. Maybe he'll be more interested in hearing about that.
Yeah. We found.
But
we do actually have a key that we don't know what it goes to, right?
Oh yeah, we did find a key. But we can't, there's no other locked door inside, is there?
There's some drawers, I think, that are locked.
Oh, we can go to the study room and unlock that drawer later.
Alright, well. I'm here, I don't know how to get out of it, so.
Yes,
Jerry, it's me. You won't believe what I found here.
try me.
It's about the happenings that led to the murder you told me about. There's an impressive backstory surrounding this place and many loose ends. It would seem nobody ever stumbled upon this.
Shouldn't you be working on your book?
Are you listening to me? James Blackwood was into some very weird stuff and possibly dangerous. Something tells me this case is much more complex than it was thought to be.
Why don't you inform the authorities? I'm sure they'll be dying to reopen a long-forgotten case about some crazy old psycho killing his wife.
No way. And miss all the fun? I'm doing this on my own. I wonder if those noises I heard have anything to do with this. Maybe James Blackwood was trying to hide something.
He's trying to spill all the tea on Blackwood.
Was guarding the entrance to hell. I bet this James Blackwood person had a doorway like that in his basement. Those dreadful noises must be the sounds of the damned coming for you.
Why,
Is that
thanks.
foreshadow?
That's been very helpful. Great to have friends like you.
Get you a friend like Jerry.
Talking about all this nonsense. Do you have any idea how crazy it sounds? You're a writer, not some fancy PI.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
The
I
P
know
in
I
PI
am.
stands for
I'm certain there's
paranormal.
much more to Blackwood.
Yeah, paranormal investigator. Yep.
Now you're sounding more morbid than usual. Simple act of murder?
Yeah, it's just a
Just
simple
somebody
act.
young, nothing to worry about. This isn't like you, Michael.
I love Jerry. He would be really good at
I'm a grown-up and I'm pretty aware of what I'm doing.
Fine.
This is the guy who climbed out of the house to get to that other room.
I'm an adult.
About my progress.
Whatever, Jerry. I'm an adult. Bye.
I'm an adult. I think there was a locked
In the
thing
study room, probably.
Where did we find that key at? Oh, the key was upstairs, wasn't it?
It was upstairs with the paint. I don't know why. Oh,
No.
the key, that's not the key to that?
Where does that key go to?
There's nothing else locked in here, though. Yeah, it was upstairs with the paint lids.
Yeah.
Where are all these keys being displaced for? Did someone just, like, go around throwing keys everywhere before leaving?
Oh, now he wants to go to bed.
Oh. That one talk with Jerry has him unusually tired. Talking with Jerry is so exhausting. Trust me, Michael dear, he thinks it's exhausting talking to you as well. Seriously though, get you a friend like Jerry. He's just like, nah, it doesn't matter what time of day, just call me.
He's a good friend.
Yeah.
I was getting very
tired.
tired.
Can you like
Hint, hint.
is
Hint,
there
hint, hint,
hint,
hint.
hint,
Hint,
hintity, hint, hints? Is there? It'd be awesome if there was like a fatigue meter
Oh,
and you
yeah.
could pass out.
Just fall down.
Just fall down,
die.
fucking. Ooh, I swore. Sorry.
Let's
Okay,
do some
right?
typing.
Yeah, let's just type. Yeah, but that's no excuse. You got a lantern. Save.
Well, you know, I got
You
it.
know, you gotta save it. I don't
Okay.
hear anything. Why does he think nothing is right? Oh, can you use the stethoscope? That might be trying to lead you back to the typewriter. Huh. I guess not.
I mean, it's a good thing that we know basically how to play this game. Otherwise, it would be really difficult to play this game because of all the like weird glitchiness.
Yeah, the weird glitchiness is, oh god, this music is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's actually nice.
Props to Solo Rats, man. I don't know if they're still around because it's been so long. But if they are, I hope they're still doing good work. Can't hear anything.
Okay, why are we up then? Like, why are we up in the...
Why are we up?
I don't know. Why did we get up?
I mean, if something's not feeling right when you wake up, try eating something.
Try just smashing your face into some food.
Yeah, preferably with your mouth open, in a way that food would fall down your throat. That is the preferably way to smash your face into food.
Make sure to chew.
Yeah, chewing's optional if you can swallow it whole.
We